Hi, it's been a month since I've done one of these. I have been practicing on my own, believe me. It's just been a time where I've needed to do my own thing and not focus on anything else. I also have been teaching for Interstellar and also for S Factor, so you can find me there. Check my website, class schedules for my virtual classes Saturday mornings at 9 and a yoga philosophy class on Tuesday from 7 to 8. You can just drop into that anytime. The discussions, I hope, are going to be really helpful for surviving this time. There's so much beautiful wisdom in the Yoga Sutras that can help us navigate this time. And also, I'm interested in bringing in a conversation about decolonizing the yoga practice in the West, how we can each begin to do that, more inclusivity, and also coming from a place of cultural humility. So, I have tech neck. I've been sitting in weird positions, as we all have been, for a month. And I just feel this pain constantly here because I'm constantly doing this, right? So let's find out what happens as we practice together. I'm going to be moving towards back bend. Feel free to modify as needed. You're going to need a rolled up mat or go grab a beach towel and roll it up. It needs to be something that you can squeeze, that you're not going to get squishier than your legs being hip distance apart, with a good solid squeeze on your inner thighs. So it goes like this, and you need to be able to squeeze it. All right. Block if you need it. You don't need it specifically. And if you have tight shoulders, grab a strap. Let's begin. Comfortable seat, however that is for you today. Really feel what feels right. That's what felt right to me. Okay. Close your eyes and let yourself settle. Feel into any tight spots that you may have just found immediately when you focused inward, or that you know you have. Like, where's that spot you just want to keep massaging or rolling out, or that's asking for extra attention? Let that be your spot today. Deepen your breath. There's ambient sound. Hold on. Okay. Closed a window. No more neighbors. Deepen your breath. Yes, very good. Boy, amazing. All right. Let's begin with a gentle neck release. You're just going to bring your hands onto your chest. I'm not mirroring you. Go to the right side, put your hands there, draw out and down, and let your head hang away from the stretch. Deepen your breath. If you just found a tight spot like I did, stay with it. Relaxing your jaw, bottom jaw away from the top jaw. I need to go into this a little bit deeper, so you could follow me or not. So breathing into whatever tight spot you're feeling or that you just found. And getting your breath in there and allowing whatever has crept up in there and been stuck to move. If it's like an energetic or an emotional feeling, you have to allow for it. And the only way to move those things is by feeling them through breath, through movement, sometimes through sound. So you can always, you're in your own home, just on an exhale, let a sigh go or any kind of a, feeling. It could be a roar. Maybe you need to roar. Let's go to the other side. Rolling. Be careful with the neck when you're releasing it. So you never want to do full circles and go all the way back initially. You could do those if it feels good for you later. But in an opening like this, where you're just diving into feeling, take it slow. Feel your spine lengthening right up out of your pelvis and let it be effortless. Because your body is built to support you. We just forget that and jack it up and put it into all kinds of crazy positions and then forget to stretch. So as we're feeling in here and allowing, feeling how your body wants to move. Some of you will know that intuitively. Others, follow me. And then do what feels good to you based off of how I'm inspiring you. And deepening your breath. So gently coming out of that, helping your head up. Stretch your legs out in front of you. You might want your strap handy or also a blanket or pillow to sit up on. We'll start with an easy seated twist. Bring your right foot in, right hand behind you. Inhale, the left arm up. And exhale, hug around the front of the shin, regardless of if you can go to the outside of the thigh. I know I can, but right now, I want to back off of everything and warm up my body slowly and gently. So inhaling to create length. Draw your right hip a little more down and move it forward as you exhale your rib cage back. Feel into your ribs and the kidneys on the back bottommost part of your ribs. Inhale there. And as you exhale, move left kidney forward, right kidney back. Let that be what moves you, not your neck. Spread out the bones of your feet. All right, release. Twisting to the other side. Left foot comes in. Left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, hug around the front of the shin. Draw that left hip down and slightly forward. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Grow your spine up tall. Use your exhale to twist. Feel your feet. Spread out the bones of your feet. Reach through your right leg, the extended leg. Now breathe into the kidneys. They're like around here internally. Inhale. And exhale. Oh, wringing out your spine. And beginning to warm up the muscles around your spine, the erector spinae muscles that support us in sitting upright, that then are getting frozen in our weird shapes that we're doing with our body. So coming into Garudasana legs, Gomukhasana legs, excuse me, cow face, one knee on top of the other. And if you can't Stack the knees this way and have the feet back here. Straighten your bottom leg. Gomukhasana legs, and we're going to do Garudasana arms. So opposite elbow from what is the top knee. My left knee is on top. My right elbow is going to be on top. Relax your shoulders down. Spread out the bones of your feet. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. So already this just got into, oh my gosh, so much living in my upper back. You can bow your head into the crook of your elbows, but you're not bowing your body forward yet. Spine is long, just the forehead gently bending forward, and it's not a big bend. Notice that my elbows are up high. What can you relax in the back of your neck? I feel like I've been holding myself up right from the back of my neck for weeks now. Keeping it together. Feeling the stress. Feeling the loneliness. The anxiety. All in the back of the neck. I'm going to exhale, fold forward now. You might want to block. Let's come up. Release the arms first and then pick yourself up. Use your hands. Notice I grabbed a block at some point to rest my elbows on. Change the cross of the legs. I'm going to give you a side view of what I'm doing. Now my right knee is on top. Inhale, reach up. Take the left elbow on top. Relax the shoulders and shoulder blades down. So here's what I meant. It's not a bow forward from here. Long spine. First several breaths here. Allow your shoulder blades to draw down your back. So instead of moving my rib cage forward, I'm going to draw my front ribs in, lift my back body up. Inhale here. And exhale, relax the shoulder blades down away from your ears, softening the upper back to receive the breath. And on an exhale, when and if you feel ready, you don't have to, fold forward. The body releases too soft. So on the first side, I really felt like I needed the block to allow myself to soften and not grip. And on this side, for whatever reason, I'm coming all the way down. All right, release the arms and go ahead and sit up. And for my friends who are watching who don't have a lot of time, but you feel pain and tension in your neck, this opening might be all that you do and all that you have time for. But we're headed towards about an hour-long practice. All right. In this shape, we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. Take a deep inhale into your upper back. Hold the breath. Take the shoulders up. Shoulders straight back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and draw down. This is a hard position to do shoulder shrugs in, I just discovered. Inhale, breathe into upper back. Exhale, move the shoulder blades together and draw down. Bend your elbows, inhale into upper back. Exhale, send the bottom tips of the shoulder blades towards each other, squeeze together and draw down. Really pressing the balls of the feet into each other as you do that. Let's do that one more time. Inhale into upper back. Take the shoulders up. Shoulders straight back, squeeze together and draw down. I keep wanting to move my head forward. Keep it back so that your spine is long. Inhale into upper back. Exhale, move the shoulder blades together and draw down. Bend your elbows. Inhale into upper back. Exhale, send the bottom tips of the shoulder blades and elbow tips towards each other and draw down. Now stretch your legs out again. One more time. This time for another shoulder opener. This is bound forward fold, Marichasana A. You might want a strap. If you have tighter shoulders, you're going to take your strap in your right hand. My right foot is in. Reach around the right shin and throw that strap back there. Grab the strap. I can bind. You might be able to bind as well. Doesn't matter. Grab something. Relax your right shoulder so it's not jacked up by your ear. Soften there. Inhaling, sending chest towards the shin. So it's a forward fold and a bind. Let your head relax. So you might have stacked a block on your leg for support underneath your head. Now feel the press down through your right hip, right sit bone, and right foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax your jaw, relax your neck. Letting the whole upper back relax. Letting your jaw relax. Tell yourself, I'm telling myself that it is okay. It's okay to feel everything that I'm feeling. Release the hands and come on up. Second side. Inhale, left arm around the left shin. Throw a strap or towel back there if you don't yet bind. Inhale, chest towards shin. Exhale, relax the neck. Let your head hang. And breathe into the left shoulder and shoulder blade. Feel what you're doing. My brain just started to go off. Coming in and feeling with your breath, like your breath fingers reaching into any holding spot, areas that are frozen, that are ignoring the breath or blocking the breath. All right, release, unwind. That is 20 minutes to soften your neck and your upper back and shoulders. Let's move on. If you're staying with me, right into a cat stretch. Oh. And you can stretch out the muscles of your face, start to move, add in any wrist stretches. The closer in you bring your hand towards your knees, the easier the stretch is. You want to be gentle on your wrists and move the full circle around your wrists. Oh, fingers pointing back towards your knees. You might do one wrist at a time. Go in both directions and just circling around and feeling the stretch from all angles of the wrist. Wow. All right. Tuck the toes under. Now my palms are facing up, pointing towards the knees, leaning back, opening up the backs of my feet, backs of the toes, and my upper back. Oh, let's come into a lunge, runner's lunge. Bring your right foot forward, tuck the back toes, reach back through the back leg, keep your right knee right on top of the heel, and lengthen. Lengthen the spine. Draw your right hip back, keep the left hip moving forward, lengthen your spine, chest and collarbones moving forward. Draw the arm bones back, and draw the lower belly in to lengthen your spine, reach back through your back heel. Deepen your breath. And take the right arm up into a twist. Keep the hips low. Twist and revolve around from your ribs. And bring the hand down. Straighten and bend a few times, getting into the hamstring. Notice when I come down, my knee is up. You could have your knee down and move forward and back. That's an option. I'm going to keep the knee up and just come here to this place where I get maximum stretch by lifting the front heel and hovering my back knee. That feels so good. And then lifting up out of that. I'm going to move a few times. Feel free to move or hold. Change sides. Left foot's going to come forward, start in that runner's lunge, front knee right on top of the heel, reaching strongly back through the back leg, then squaring off the hips. Your left hip has to move further back than the right. Right hip always yearning to come forward. Hips descending towards the mat at the same time that the back leg is fired up. Back thigh lifting up towards the ceiling. Twist. I like to look up at my front hand, lengthening the spine, but you don't have to. You could let your head hang. Create some space where you need it, reaching back through the back heel, forward through chest and collarbones, long back of the neck. And bring the hand down and go right into your hamstring stretch. A little bit of free flow movement, knee up or down. From here, step right into downward facing dog. Spread out your toes. Come up onto the tip, like almost to the tippy toes. So you're really in the backs of the toes, stretching them out. The heels are high. Lift your hips up and back. If this is too much for you, bend your knees by all means. Lengthen the spine
more than the hamstrings to start. So you can keep your knees bent and stretch the upper back. That's better than having the legs stretched and then having your back rounded like that. So any amount that you can come into this, really lift those sit bones. Sit bones up towards the ceiling. How about that? And then you're in the heels down. My spread is through the toes, the balls of the feet, and the heels reaching back. Second side, left arm to outside of right leg. Now release, child's pose, sink back. Breathe into your spot. Where's that tight spot? How's it doing? All right, come up, turn around, lay down on your back for abs. You have options for abs. Feel everything you're feeling, listening to my cues with the feet up. Do that. We're starting with the elbows straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale, head and shoulder blades up. Press the lower back down. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the left. Straighten the right leg. Reach through the ball of the right foot. Pull the lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe into lower back. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the right. Straighten your left leg and pull the lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe into lower back. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist left. Straighten right leg. Pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the right, straighten the left leg, pull the belly down, soften the front ribs towards the spine, pull them down. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe into your lower back, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the left, straighten the right leg, pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press lower back down, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist right, straighten left leg, pull the belly down. Release, hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit, go side to side in a twist. Take your time, deepen your breath. Stretching in your twist, do what feels good. Grab onto your rolled up mat or beach towel or like a couch throw pillow. You want to be able to get a good squeeze on it, like I said. So it should either be something you can squeeze that you feel the resistance of, or a rolled up mat will work best, probably. Clasp your hands behind your head. Your legs can be straight up like mine are, or knees bent. Your feet can rest on a bed or on the wall, and your feet can also be down. You have options. Clasp your hands behind your head. Inhale, head and shoulder blades up. Press the lower back down. Squeeze that roll or pillow. Curl the tailbone up as you exhale. Send both elbows to the left thigh. Pull the belly down. Squeeze that roll. Inhale, come back to the center. Squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl the tailbone up. Send both elbows to the right thigh. Pull the belly down. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, come back to center, rest your head into your hands, you're not pulling on your neck. Exhale, curl the tailbone up, send the chest and heart up, pull the belly down. Let's flex the feet for this next round. Inhale into your lower back, squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl the tailbone up, send both elbows towards the left thigh, pull the belly down, squeeze the roll. Inhale, come back to center, hold the breath, rest your head in your hands, squeeze that roll. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, twist to the right. Pull the belly down. Inhale. Breathe into your lower back. I'm going to let you do this last round on your own. Go. 3 parts. Side, side, and center in any order. I think I just screwed it up. And release. Bring your feet down. Keep the roll where it is. If your roll is super skinny and it makes your knees go narrower than your hips, then grab a yoga block. You need something thicker. Your heels should be in line underneath your knees. It doesn't matter if you can touch your heels. Relax your arms by your side. Not everybody has a long arm or long torso equivalent to the legs. It's just not a good move. Relax your shoulders. It can be for some. Not universal though. Inhale into this area of your lower back around the sacrum. Check this out. You're going to breathe in here. You're going to exhale, lengthen. You see that move? I hope so. My sit bones, which are here, bottom of the butt, are moving towards my knees. I'm going to squeeze and turn on my inner thighs, and my arms and my neck are relaxed. I'm not walking them underneath. I'm tractioning my spine in both directions, squeezing the roll, extending the tail between the knees, and breathing all the way up to chest. My neck is actually quite free. There's space back here. I can get fingers underneath C7. You're never flattening your neck unless that's how your neck orients, but there should be a natural cervical curve. Take 3 more very deep breaths. This should feel good. Your legs could be on fire. That's fine. You can always come down if you need to. Final breath here. Slowly come down. Keep squeezing that thing between your legs. Lower all the way down. Oh my gosh, move that roll out of the way. Come up to stand. We'll do sun salutations together. Feel free to modify and make up your own if you wish. I'll guide you through a few of my favorites. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Lunge, right knee back and down. Pad the knee if you need. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hands down. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Low cobra, inhale. Exhale back, downward dog. Lunge, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step up to the front of the mat. Inhale, ride the breath, come on. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Lunge, left knee back and down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hands down, step back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Long spine, shoulders are down away from the ears. Exhale, hands down. Step up to the front of the mat. Inhale, ride the breath, come on. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Take the right foot back, keep the knee up this time if you want. Fine to put it down. Stay here, hips low. Hands down, step back to plank. Exhale, lower, low cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Lunge, right foot forward. Exhale, hands down. Step up to the front of the mat. Inhale, ride the breath, come on. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee up. Inhale. Hands down. Step back to plank. Lower. Low cobra. Exhale back, downward dog. Lunge, left foot forward. Exhale, hands down. Step up to the front of the mat. Inhale, riding the breath and turning on the abs, drawing the belly in to lift up safely. Exhale, hands to heart. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Your fingertips can be on the floor or on the shins. Stepping back to your plank, we're gonna add in upward facing dog. And back to downward dog. Ooh, warrior two with, let's do kite hawk arms. The arms go out like this. Inhale, rotate the arm bones, spread the chest and the collarbones, draw shoulder blades down, lift the chest up. Exhale, rotating the arm bones, your shoulder blades spread wide, and you're taking a slight bow forward, just a small bow forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rotate forward. Keep going. I'm going to lift my camera up, give you a slightly better view. Somewhere like that. Oh, there we go. Oh. Reverse warrior. Backhand down the back leg. I like to put it here. Ooh. I'm going to take a few breaths here because I love the side bend. Deep bend in that right knee. Lift your right hip away from the thigh. So see how my hips are square. You can reach down, grab this hip, lift it up. And a couple breaths in neck release. If you like neck releasing, here's that move. Right hand towards right knee. Support for the lower back with the backhand. Extended warrior, Parshvakonasana, variation of the top arm coming around behind the back. Notice I'm not here. That's not the pose. See, big difference. See that side angle I'm making? I'm making a 90-degree angle, a right angle. Is that? No, right angle would be this line. This is that 45-degree angle. Release, hands down, step back. I'm coming into upward dog. You could do cobra, you could do boat, shalabhasana. Back of my neck started gripping again. I thought I had corrected that. Turns out I did not. Let's do some shoulder shrugs on this round. Step your left foot forward into warrior two. Relax the arms. Take a deep inhale into your upper back. Hold the breath. Take shoulders up. Shoulders straight back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and draw down. Inhale into upper back. Exhale, move the shoulder blades straight back. It doesn't have to be a big arm movement. It's not. It's shoulder blades. Draw down. Relax jaw. Get into that spot. For me, it's the back of my neck that's really jacked today. Breathing in a way that works for you. You can finish up your shoulder shrugs. I'm going to bring one hand onto my forearm and one hand onto my neck because I need to traction this area. Shoulder shrugs are not working. Reverse warrior. Inhale, reach the arms out. Hand to support the back. And reach. Get a stretch through your side body. Find a comfortable way for your head to be. Neck release if you like that move. Lift that left hip up off of the thigh. And coming into Parshvakonasana, variation. Not down here. Lift up, be light on the forearm. Draw left shoulder and shoulder blade away from the ear. Spread the chest and the collarbones. Turn on your back leg. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. All right, release. Come down to all fours and we'll go into dolphin pose. Dolphin pose, it's like downward dog on your forearms. Take the measurement, hands around your triceps, then either forearms parallel or clasp your hands for a stronger base. It might work better for you. Relax your neck, press the earth away. Get the shoulder blades to protract away from the spine. Squeeze elbows in to turn on your chest muscles. That'll help with that. Lift your hips. Relax your neck. Let it hang. Press the earth away. If you have room to move, walk your toes a little bit closer to the elbows. Go even higher with your sit bones. And then maybe the right leg goes up. Deepen your breath. 2 more breaths with the right leg up. Bring the front ribs in towards your back body, and you're lifting evenly through the left hip and the right. Now bring the right leg down. Left leg is up. Press the earth away, all the way to the wrist and the fingers, pressing the earth. Squeeze elbows in. Come down. Come all the way down. Take a resting breath. Breathe into your spot, that tight spot that you connected to in the beginning of class. How's it going? How's it doing? Come around to downward facing dog. Again, I keep moving on my mat so you can see me. Bring your right leg forward into warrior 1 with archer arms. So you might take a strap, pat yourself on the back with your left hand, drop the strap down with the left hand, hold on to strap, grab clothing, grab hands, grab what you got. Bring your front ribs, bring your back body into your awareness. Long back of the neck. Shoulders relax down. Breathe into the space where your hands are touching your back. Can you melt your back into your hands? Like move back into the arms. At the same time, lengthen your spine up. Release. Inhale, your left arm up. Exhale, left elbow to the right thigh. Take this twist any way you want it or need it. Put the back knee down, pick the back heel up, make it a lunge. Or take it like this. I've got my back heel down. And I'm really lifting up off of the thigh and twisting and spiraling my rib cage around. I can get down closer onto the thigh, but I don't want to because I find that I get more space here. I could do a different twist where I'm even wrapping my arms around and binding, but I just don't want to now. Shoulders down away from the ears. Release. Lounge lunge. Put your back knee down. Take left hand forward and out to the side. Let your left ribs come forward. Top of left thigh is still facing the floor. And you're going to spiral around. I feel like taking my right hand to my left foot and opening onto the outside edge of my right foot. Feel with your breath, cater to all parts of you right now. How's your heart? How's that tight spot? How's the area of sensation in the shape? And release. Come down onto your belly for boat. Reach the arms back. Clasp your hands behind your back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the feet, the hands, the heart. Release. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward between your hands. Arch your arms in warrior one. Right elbow is the top elbow. Pat yourself on the back. Make the bind. Deepen the bend. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Bring left hip back. Right hip more forward. Breathe into your back body. Moving into your twist. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist. Again, so here's the front view. I'm going to put just above my elbow on here. I can come down and come down like this. Today, notice I'm going to be here. I'm getting more out of the twist. My upper back is in pain. So this isn't necessarily keeping me out of pain. It's actually giving me more stretch. Shoulders down. Yeah, this is getting really nicely into my upper back between the shoulder blades, just where I need it. So sometimes we don't go all the way into our flexibility. Listen to your body and trust that sometimes backing out of something is the best medicine. Oh, God, I just got a whole spine release. All right. Lunge. Top of my right thigh is going to stay facing the floor. I'm not rolling all the way onto my outer right hip. I am going to bring my right ribs towards my arm. Woo. Left foot, no, that's my right foot. Left hand And I'm going to come on the outside of my left foot. So I just here's my foot is flat. Now I'm going on, rolling out and opening. This is me. I'm very flexible. This might not be you. All right, whew, unwind. Let's come down again into that boat pose and take some shoulder shrugs here. Hands are gonna come up with. You can bring the feet up if that is too much on your lower back. Keep the feet down. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders, shoulder blades, elbow tips together and draw everything down away from your ears. Long back of the neck, you're looking down and slightly forward. So the back of your neck is long and sides of the neck are floating. Nothing's gripping in the neck. Inhale into upper back. Exhale, squeeze shoulders, shoulder blades, elbow tips together and draw down. Inhale again. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, downward dog. Triangle pose. Step your right foot forward. Send your right hip straight back. Both legs are straight. You don't have to be super far apart wide with the legs, but you can be. Draw shoulders down. Now, lengthen. So, see how I just did that? It's not this. It's this. There's my triangle. See this triangle between the arm and the leg? This guy right here. And the triangle here. And then that last triangle right there. And I'm going to lengthen my spine. And look up. And that's what my neck needs today. No, it doesn't. All right, let's come into half moon. Half moon, Chapasana variation. If you want, you can hold the back foot, but you don't have to. We're going to step down and come all the way down into lunge, grabbing the back foot. You could use a strap, and we're going to do this lunge, holding the back ankle and kicking the shin back to open the chest. So I'm leaning forward, doing both a lean forward and a reach back. It's a balance chest opener and a really sweet hip opener. Relax your jaw. Breathe up to your chest and your heart. Relax your neck, your back of the neck. All right. Release out of that. You're going to head into downward facing dog. I'll meet you in triangle pose because I'm going to turn my body to face the camera. Trikonasana, left leg forward. All right, let's come into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You have to micro bend that bottom leg a lot if you're like me and you hyperextend. You see me doing that constantly. Slowly release and come down. Put your back knee down. Make any adjustments you need with your feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Into your lunge, holding the back foot. Whew. While I'm here, I'm going to go right into camel. My knees are hip distance apart. Shins, hip distance. Hands on the lower back for support. Lengthening the spine. Lifting the chest. You could stay right here. Head goes back only if it's comfortable. Oh. Notice I went back and I didn't move my hips back. My hips are still over my knees. That's the pose. Hands to the lower back to come up out of that. You never, ever come back onto your heels unless you can do it with breath and still keep your hips over your knees and lift your chest. It's just, that's how the pose is safe and good for your body. Otherwise, you're like straining and jamming your lower back. You can come with me into bridge and into wheel. Totally up to you. If you're feeling like you're done for the day, come into bridge. If you have a block, put it underneath your sacrum for a more restful time. All right, for this bridge, you can come into bridge, walk your shoulders under, walk them under loosely so you're not straining your neck. Everything's really soft there. The shoulders are now part of this pose. They're pressing into the mat. Your feet are pressing into the mat. Press the wrists down. All right, you could stay there. I'm going to come into a much needed wheel pose. Hands by the shoulders. Exhale, come up. This is easy for me. If it is a strain and you're now short of breath, it's not your pose. Who cares? Don't do it. This feels great for my body, and I needed it. All right, that's one. I'm going to do two more. You do you. You could call it a day right now. Stay on your back, take happy baby, or take a twist to both sides. You could stay in bridge over that block. One more last one. This is called Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're doing the same pose I was just doing, I'm going to try to go for Viparita Dhanurasana. Watch me, don't come into it and then look. If you're curious, if you've done the back bend, you could stay here. I'm going to come onto crown of my head, Clasping my hands, kind of like a dolphin pose, kind of like a headstand, but now my head is up. Whew, this is a very deep stretch. I'm really flexible in my upper back. If you've never done this before and you're feeling flexible enough today, go slow. Use your breath. I haven't done this in a long time. Feels good. Pressing into the feet. Everybody moving your chest in the direction that the chest is facing by pressing the feet more. Such a good stretch. Oh. And wherever you are, you come down. If you were just in the pose I was, I fold my hands, my palms are right, holding my upper back. Ah. Roll over to one side. If you just did baby back bends and didn't do a monster back bend like I did, you could stay on your back and do some twists and a forward fold of some kind, pigeon on the back, back release. If you did a monster back bend like I did, we really need to unwind. So bring your leg forward, whichever leg you want, into a twist. And we're going to go a little deeper in this twist. This is a 90-degree angle with both of my legs. Notice that. Oh my gosh. So now I'm going to get all the way over, grab pants at both sides. Right hand to left hip here. Left hand to right hip. If you're on the other side, do that, or you could bind. And if you don't want to do a twist like this, do an open twist like we started with. The hand could be here. This might even feel better. And then coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, shimmy your front foot forward, fold over straight front leg. All right, let's ease on out of that side. Bring the other leg forward, hand down, taking a twist this way if that feels really good to you. Or coming into the bind. Or a half bind, grab pants. Fold over straight front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Hips stay over the back knee, front leg shimmies forward into extension. When you're flexing forward, spine is in flexion. Spine is in extension too. All right, ease out of that. Let's see. How long have we been doing? Okay, pretty good. This is going to be an hour and 15-minute practice total with Shavasana. Seated forward fold. Both legs out. Grab a strap if you need to. And fold. I'm going to come up and take a seated spinal twist in half lotus, but you don't have to do that. So I'm in half lotus. Here's my foot. I'm going to grab onto it. Instead of moving forward, I'm going to fill my back body, lengthen right up, and exhale. Second side. Half lotus. Or just a spinal twist is great. Release. Lay down on your back. I'm going to take a little back release, cross the right ankle over the left knee. I'm flexible, so holding the leg like this works for me. That's just a tickle in my throat. I'm not coughing. It's okay. I actually think that's an energetic release. Sometimes when I finish a hard practice, I cough in Shavasana. I think that's a clearing of energy. One way that we do not move energy in a yoga practice, the way that I practice anyway, is I don't do a lot of sound, a lot of vibration or chanting. And I wonder sometimes if that's what that is like I need to move my vocal cords to move the energy and the tension out. So you can do anything for that if that feels right for you. Happy baby. From here, we're going to come into Shavasana. I want to thank you so much for your support, for your love. Those of you who've supported me with donations, they're just thank you. It means so much, and it's so helpful. And those of you that show up that enjoy these and you have no income right now, I feel you. I see you. I hope this is helpful. We're in this together. I love you all. And I'll see you next time on the mat. Enjoy your Shavasana.